Hi everybody, this is Alice Bejeweled Hedgehog here with my Poet Spice Saw Journal Challenge. Okay, late and I'm kind of tired, but I just want to say, yet again, thank you Jamie Lola Tallulah. I'm having fun. Okay, I am doing this this time so I don't have to, like show you so many days at once. Let's see, we last did the 14th, and so I have done the 15th. This is my entry for the 15th, and coordination challenge. Okay, this picture here, I did some time back when I first started, like Prolly, sometime in June when I was just playing around with, experimenting with art and things. And I had already made this. This was an attempt to make a print, to do a stencil using a paper doily, and didn't come out very doily-like, but I kind of like it. So the journal entry was going to be making a background for it, and getting it in the book. And it turns out I like the texture that I created so much and the background that I created so much that I didn't want to put anything at all over here. I don't know how much you're seeing or what you're seeing, but okay, this is the paper that I picked. This is the second page, and it's not finished yet. What I'm going to do over here is sort of like write on the paper part, write what I did when I created the textures. And then over here I thought I would put some quotes, because I really like it when other people include quotes, so I'm going to start doing that more. And all I really did right here was write the date, July 15th, and then I wrote really cool textures, can't cover it up. So that's what that says down there. Really cool textures, can't cover it up. So this is the basic paper that I got from a very large paper pack. And I did not get the super fancy paper because I knew that if it was super fancy I wouldn't want to play with it or do anything to it. So what I did here, I don't know if you can see the little dots or not. Yeah, you kind of can. I took my 50% off coupon and I bought gel medium, glossy gel medium, what's called glass beads, because it has little round, I guess they're little glass beads or something in there, and it creates texture. So I mixed it with the aqua paint and the dark green paint that I did on the background. And the aqua was just taking crumbled up plastic wrap and dipping it in the paint and then smooshing it down all over the page. And I do like the way it turned out, but it's not as textured as I had hoped because I think I put it on too thickly. Then I took bubble wrap, and that's what the dark green is, and there were also little glass bead, there was glass bead medium mixed in with the dark green paint, and I did bubble wrap, dark green bubble wrap bubbles over the back. And then I was experimenting, I was looking around because I just wanted to see if I could use found objects for stenciling rather than going out and buying, so many fancy different thingies. And I took a scrubby, you can kind of see the little texture there, and I cut it up and I put it down and I tried to do the paint through the scrubby, and in a lot of places I think it looks cool, but a lot of places it just came out very blotchy. Only down in that one little area when the brush was very dry did it kind of create a mesh pattern, like the mesh of the scrubby. So that's interesting, but yeah, you have to use a very dry brush. And then I realized after everything had dried that, and the scrubby ink, the scrubby paint was not acrylic, it was silver metallic craft paint that I use in making jewelry. So, after it all dried, I realized the little glass beads would tend to just roll right off the surface of the paint. And when I looked at the label, it said cover it with varnish. Varnish? Well, I didn't do varnish, but I did silver shimmer Mod Podge. And that's what this neat iridescent texture is. And yes, Mod Podge is tacky, and it doesn't, I mean, not tacky like tasteless tacky, but tacky like sticky tacky. And I'm hoping it'll be okay on paper, because it's not, doesn't seem nearly as sticky on this as it does on jewelry. But anyhow, yeah, so I did that. So that's what this is, and I like it, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And you know, it not effort, but I mean, it takes a certain amount of time, and I'm pleased with the results, so I didn't cover it up. Okay, trying to move myself right along here. Yesterday, so that's July 16th, was this strange little painting that I did. And I did it on cardboard. And I know to try and explain why I did it on cardboard is very, very difficult. It's just that I like cardboard. And anytime you order something from Amazon, you get these really cool little like cardboard inserts that the books are, you know, like attached to. And I save them because I figured someday they would come in handy. And they're just cool to just pick up and start painting on. And I didn't put gesso on it or anything, so the brown is kind of showing through the paint in the back. And it is acrylic. It's all acrylic. And the green paint had the little bubbles in it, and they are beginning to flick off because I didn't put anything over it. And then I used some paper that I had bought to just be the background, and I wrote some stuff in it about the picture, so I'll read that to you really quickly. Tiny flame creatures, what are they? Bright flares of creativity sending out curling tendrils of ideas and inspiration, or burning jabs of headache pain, unfurling fiery tentacles and digging in with sharp hooked feet. All I know is they started out as goldfish. Because that is actually how they started out. And I talked about this a little bit in my vlog. I don't have the fine motor skills developed yet in terms of painting. So what I see in my head and what I am able to reproduce, you know, and holding the brush, I'll think that I'm going to draw a fine line, and I'll get a bigger, blotchier line. So a lot of this just flows when I realize, oh, those don't look too goldfish-like. And I just keep playing and playing, and I came up with these little creatures, little fantasy creatures. I like them, though. I think they're cute, and I think they're funny, and they're not really meant to be anything at all, except they are what they are. Okay, today's journal entry is in pieces. Oh, that sounds bad, doesn't it? Today's journal entry has not yet, you know, been like the background paper put in and glued into the book. So, no, it's not like in pieces, like, you know, it got ripped apart or anything. It's just today's entry is unassembled. It will be assembled either later on tonight or tomorrow. So, I'll probably end up just sticking it in here tomorrow evening, and I will show it to you then. Okay, thank you very much. Have a great night. Bye.